So today I'm going to talk about stop going in circles. And before I get into that subject, I want to just review quickly about what we're actually doing. How I'm spending this month of September to go through different ways that we as people, we are opposed in moving in the direction that we set, that we want, that we set that course. And if this is your first time listening to our messages, welcome. I want to welcome you. That is awesome. And I just want to encourage you, go back to September 1st and 2nd, where I'm encouraging people to grab a hold of a vision for the rest of 2022. I already know that it is going to catapult people into 2023 in a way that they've never experienced before. And I talk about it on September 1st and 2nd on exactly how to do that. How do I do that? And I also sent a reminder on September 15th, step by step, of what that looks like. For people that needed that extra encouragement, it's like, okay, I'm going to do it this time, and sit and do it. And so even if I'm speaking to you and you're like, yeah, I want something different for the rest of this year. Yes, I'm sick of same old. I'm sick and tired of the things that aren't working. Then I want to encourage you, as soon as you're done listening to this message, listen to those 3. Honestly, you applying it will change the direction of your future, especially moving into 2023. And we need to talk about it today so that you're prepared for tomorrow. And that's why I've titled this message, Stop Going in Circles. I got to tell you, I have worked with thousands of people, mostly in the business industry, leadership, and just understanding, watching their patterns, watching behaviors. And I know that we can become victims of going in circles, meaning things feel different, but we're not going anywhere. We're just going in circles. So that's what happens. It's like if I'm encouraging you to do something and you do it, but you don't understand why you do it, you will just go in circles. And I'm talking about what's opposing you to going in the direction that you want. Because first off, let's be honest. If everybody wanted to move forward, it's like if everybody's right now currently in point A and they want to get to point B, it just seems simple. We'll just go to point B. But anybody that's done anything worthwhile already knows that there's about 1,000 things that try to oppose us, stop us, prevent us from getting to point B. So the more you're prepared to get to point B, and the more you're aware of the things that can happen, trip you up, catch you off guard to getting to point B, the more you're aware of them, the more you recognize it when it happens. That's why I'm talking about stop going in circles. Again, I have seen this time and time again with thousands of people. They think they're marching forward. They think they're going to point B. And I'm like, friends, you're doing something different, but your thinking hasn't changed. Your understanding hasn't changed. That's the key to go from point A to point B. You cast a vision, but you have to understand that your thinking that was at point A is what got you to point A. If you want a different result, a different destination, if you want to actually acquire that vision, the vision's the roadmap. But you have to have a different level of thinking, a different level of understanding. Thinking is just here. Understanding's in your heart. That's why I keep going here to my heart, because understanding is in your heart. And if it doesn't anchor in your heart, it's like WestJet. It's just going to go right over your head and you won't even catch the message. I've seen it time and time again. I do not want that to be you. I want you to get on the plane. I want you to understand we're going to a different destination. Your thinking, your understanding, your commitment to what you say you want for your life, it has to change, and it will change. It will change if you continue to stay plugged in. It will change if you are somebody that's like, I know other people that think like me. Forward the message on. So why do I say that? Because it's like, it's so easy to go, well, I don't want anybody to know that I'm listening to this. I've never seen this person before. Whatever the story may be, I get it. Like 1,000 stories go through our head and we're afraid to share something. If you're afraid to do something, it means it's good. Share it. Because the more people that you move forward with in life, you will be so much more grateful because you're not alone. That's why I'm like, stop going in circles. Stop just going around and around and around. It's like, okay, you've got people and they're like, okay, well, let's just try something new. We'll do something new. But doing doesn't mean you understand why you're doing it in the first place. There has to be that level of understanding to why you're doing what you're doing in the first place. And if you don't have that level of understanding, it doesn't matter what the destination is that you want to go. My friends, I'm sorry, but you won't get there. That's why I'm sharing these messages. I want you to get there. I want you to understand what opposes you. And one of the first things is that going in circles and you feel you've convinced yourself, I'm getting to point A. Why? Because you're doing something different. I've watched it. I have coached. I have coached thousands of people to get healthy and well, and weight loss follows that. But everybody wants to lose weight. They've never actually owned it. They don't understand totally in their heart that they want to. Why? Because they don't believe that they can. So what happens? They start different habits. They start different patterns. They're like, okay, I'll do this, right? I'll count my calories. I will write down what I eat. I will do this. I will do this. And yes, the person loses weight, but their thinking doesn't change. Their understanding in their heart doesn't change. So what happens? Well, the program ends. Weight comes right back on and then some. That's what happens. We all know this. We've seen this. We've probably been victims of this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's so much more than just doing. It's understanding. It's understanding. And you got to just trust me when I tell you, one step forward, no matter how slow it is 1,000 times better than 6 circles going nowhere. I'm going to repeat that again because that is gold, my friends. And I'm telling you what, when I share gold, I want to encourage you, write it down. Take it, own it, and go, oh, this is so true. Because one step forward is better than 1,000 circles going nowhere. 1,000 circles feels like we're going forward, but we're not. We're just getting busy and dizzy versus one step forward. So there you go. I wanted to just kind of catch you up to speed with where we're at, understanding what the rest of this month holds, and moving forward together. Because I know that there are people that I am speaking to right now that are like, oh, yeah, I'm going with this lady, whether I know her or not. I am going with her. And I know that there's people out there that are like, yep, you've been waiting for a message like this. You've been waiting for somebody to speak to you the way that all of us need to be spoken to. We need a little wake up. Embrace this, share it, own it, and move forward.